Wilson, Albuquerque High, and I was raised right here in the Kirkland Addition. I've seen it grow from just the field. Actually, we lived in the new houses back in the 70s when they put the new houses right here. Everybody thought we were all bad or rich because we were in the new ones. But it all just, it's always just been like a inner city theme for the black folks from the Kirk, the Sticks, and over in Trumbull, and then like Cox's State, Rio Rancho, Paradise Hills, or whatever. When they first started off, but there was always like a community thing with like all the black folks in Albuquerque. Everybody used to go to Afro-American studies over there at the UNM. Everybody. There wasn't no community. There was community centers, but like the community center programs weren't really out yet then. So everybody used to catch the buses over there to the UNM and do the Afro-American studies things for free lunches, swimming, all of that.
Wow,
that was in the 70s. That was shit was tight.
And so what do you think what happened? So what happened, that do you feel the community kind of didn't stick together or what?
Oh man, you know what? Because I was a young buck. I don't know. It was just kind of like, around the 80s, just like everywhere else in the country, around the 80s when basically the government put the drugs out there made up red and blue probably. I don't know. I can't be quoting any of that stuff. You know what I mean? But basically when all that stuff happened, everything started to fall off. But before that, Albuquerque was like real lovely, like for black people. There was always a little something, but everybody from every neighborhood could go to the other neighborhood, play basketball, football, whatever, hang out, and it wouldn't really be too much, And then once all the crack came out, basically when crack came out, everything started to change, and we changed just like everybody else in the country.
You have to.
Everybody else in the country, like we was right here by LA, so everybody leaving LA, they like, we can the quickest next city. I live in Phoenix too, so there's like it go from Phoenix and LA in 8 hours, there and back. Go get them set up. Oh, what's the next step? Oh, go to New Mexico. And then it just on, and then we go from here to Texas, and they used to take us to California, boys. We used to call them. They take us to Denver, Texas, and all that, because we wasn't doing nothing out here. This is always never been nowhere to get jobs and do good for the black man. So these dudes come from, gang members come from California and put us on, and we just make our own neighborhood, and then just basically do like everywhere else.
So the Malcom X Day event is such a positive community get together. And how does that make you feel? Like, how does it make you feel, being part of this event?
Yeah, that's what made me come back over here, because it's like, I'll do it for them. They call me Clapton, whatever. I'll do it. I've been telling them, I'll do it just to help out the community that I grew up in, and just to make it better for our kids. I got grandkids now, so it's just like I don't want mine having to go through what I did. I wish I never would have did what I did, because it really had a big effect on the people here in Albuquerque. Me and my brother and my friends and everybody over here in the neighborhood didn't do, but we can't blame it on ourselves, because everybody did that like nationwide.
Right, but the society has been conditioned to be a certain way. You know what I mean? And things like this actually help the community understand, like, hey, this is not the only way you have. You have positive resources. You have positive people that you can go to, and
I got away from all of that. Like I got shot in 1990 out here, right there up the street, about a block away from here. I got shot, and I just like a few months later, I was just like, man, what are you doing? You just out here getting shot at, you're shooting at people, you're doing, get out of here, go get a job, and then or just leave the state. And I went to Phoenix to like do a mechanic class. I went out there, and then I didn't like it, but I just got a couple of jobs, and me and my girl, we just worked, and we just made it, and we just made it happen. And I was just lucky and fortunate enough to take that route. So when I got in, I had to get along with the Crips out there, because there wasn't no Bloods really.
Right.
So I was like, I went to work at the fairgrounds for the state at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. It was like 40 Crips working there. I'm the only Blood.
Wow.
So what are you gonna do? You had to get along. So it taught me a lesson, though, that I just got along ever since then. And when I got back to Albuquerque, I changed attitude. So when I came back, like 3 months after I got here, I started a detail shop, a mobile detailing, and I've got the brothers from the neighborhood and the Kirk, the Sticks everywhere, whoever wanted to work. And then we went out to the car lots, washed cars, did all that. I've always been an entrepreneur. I had 2 restaurants here in Albuquerque. This is my second food truck. I always just keep trying, and It's just something positive for everybody to feed off of, hopefully, later, you know. I don't want my grandkids to, you know, my daughters were fortunate enough to get roles better than, well, not better, but they got the things that I didn't get because I worked so hard to do it. And I didn't have a dad at home.
Somebody has to break that cycle. Somebody has to break that vicious cycle, you know, and really be a positive influence.
Yeah, so I don't really try to do, I just try to just make sure that I'm happy and I can give back to the neighborhood whenever I can and go out and support them and whatever, and just show them that it don't take a whole, you don't have to be a big giant rocket scientist or anything. I didn't even graduate from high school, but I was at Presbyterian for 6 years, lead cook. So you know, life has its chances and its changes. You just got to try to make the right. It has its choices.
Right, you know, in life,
got choices.
Everybody has a journey, you know, and during that journey, you have a choice to make. Do you want to be a positive choice, or do you want to do a negative choice? You know, it's up to you what you want to do. And sometimes, you know, situations are going to be difficult, but you got to overcome them. So I want to thank you for interviewing with us.
You're more than welcome. I wasn't really ready. This was like a freestyle
but you did great.
rap.
You did great. You did great.
That's it. There's a lot more to it. The Albuquerque story and all of that. I'm just glad to be on the positive side instead of all that negative stuff that I used to do 20, 30 years ago. You know, I'm trying to show the kids that, hey, you can still make it. You can do good for yourself if you just try hard and stick with it.
Right.
All right.
So thank you so much. This is Famous Hip Hop Radio.
All right.
Where we make you famous.
Bill Street Food Wagon. I'm repping One Hood Entertainment, bringing all the Bloods and the Crips together. Disciples, whatever. Ain't no worried about no color, man. We all one hood. Let's do this.